You ever wonder what the wild hogs do when they go away for a weekend? Well, this is it, the Thunder Run in Tamworth. Adam, a lot of wild hogs have turned up today for the Thunder Run.
It's a great day for it, Greg.
It certainly is, and it's amazing how many bikes just keep rolling in.
I know, you just think when the car park's full and then another chapter from somewhere else turns up and there's another 20 or 30 or 40 bikes, so it's a great day though.
How many are you expecting on the ride?
Oh, look, there'll be close to 2,500 motorcycles on this ride. You know, a lot of local community come in for it. We're going to go down Main Street at Tamworth, and all the mums and dads and grandmas and grandpas will be out, and the kids will be waving at the bike and looking at the spectacle of what it is, so it should be good.
I don't think anyone will be asleep. I think everyone will hear the bikes coming.
Yeah, they even woke me up this morning a couple of hours ago, I've got to admit. So, yeah, no, they love the sound of the Harleys. That's what it's all about for us.
Adam, Harley-Davidson have gone to a lot of trouble this weekend to put on a great event for the motorcycling community, including a cooling shower after a long, hot ride. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was great, actually. I'm glad that cooling shower happened on the way back and not on the way out, which was good. It timed it to perfection. The ride was great. We had, you know, over 2,000 Harley riders out the road, showcasing the bikes and what we're all about out the open road. And the people in the local communities there were just out in force, waving and, you know, showing their support, which was great.
Well, it was amazing in Tamworth because there were so many of them at one point. They actually made the riding area a little bit thinner.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty close here. The people were crowding in on either side, but, you know, everyone wanted to look at the Harleys and, you know, see all the colours and see the riders, and it was great. You know, the community in Tamworth have been absolutely fantastic and 100% behind us, and it's very much appreciated.
It actually surprised me that there was a lot of people from the farming community out towards Corindi that came out and were waving and stayed in the rain too, for that matter.
Yeah, they did. It was amazing. Again, you know, it's I guess it's not something that they see too often. You know, first hog rally in Tamworth, and again, you know, seeing the bikes out in the open road and all the colour and a bit of noise, people just loved it.
It's actually been an interesting experience for me, having filmed two of these now, and seeing the reaction of the general community, because I think particularly in the last few years with so much pressure on certain parts of the motorcycling scene, I think people haven't realised just what a big impact the national hog rallies have on the general community in regional areas and in the big cities.
Yeah, and Greg, that's, you know, that's part of the work we do, not only to build, you know, good brand health for us, but the familiarity with the brands and motorcycling to the general community out there, you know, to let them see what motorcycling's about. And, you know, the excitement around it, that, you know, as I said before, that freedom and that adventure in it. You know what I mean? It is a great thing for motorcycling, and that's why we put it out there. And the more community involvement we have, the better it is for everyone on two wheels.
You can see by the families that have come to look at this bike show that it has demystified for a lot of people the motorcycle culture.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got a great mix of people. There's a lot of families, there's mums and dads, there's tons of kids, and as I keep saying, the dream starts somewhere. So, you know, they look at the bikes and they see that. You know, I've heard stories from riders that have come in, they say, oh, you know, I was 12 years old when I first saw my first Harley, and I thought, I'm going to own one of them one day. And then 20 years later, they're in one of our stores buying a bike, telling us about that story. So that's great. That's what we're about today, just letting general public experience what we're about and showcasing the brand.